How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 24 video here today. We're doing the franchise rebuild. We're doing the recommend player challenge. So essentially what's going to be, it's a fantasy draft. There's an option where the computer will recommend you a player to draft. So whoever the computer recommends me, I will have to pick that player. So we're going to do probably about like 15, 20 picks, something like that. Do like 4 seasons, injuries off, try to see if we can win a World Series with the team. We can't make trades until at least the All-Star break. Stuff like that. Should be fun. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos for our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so we're going to have the game pick us a random team. Here we go. We're going to stop in 3, 2, 1, boom. And then go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to be using the Chicago Cubs. Fantasy draft is on... June contracts off. We're not going to be doing the recommend trade with the non-active free agents, so it won't be any legends, but we're just going to do current. This is the latest roster, live roster at least. So we'll see what happens here. Everything else is on. Yep. So yeah, the Cubs, where are we? Picking 17. So we're going to advance to our point and see what happens. So Tatis goes #1 overall. Pretty insane. So what I mean by recommend player is you see the square button right there. So whoever the game says we should pick, that's who we'll pick. So we're not doing like a simulate, then the CPU picks for me. I mean, the CPU's technically picking for me. It's just recommending me a player. So it's recommending me Austin Riley. So I hit the square button. So Austin Riley will be our first pick. That's essentially how it's going to work. We'll probably do like 15 of them at least, maybe 20 depending on how I feel. But yeah, Austin Riley first pick off the board for us. All right, so next pick here. I'm hitting the square button. Here we go. Boom. They want us to take Sonny Gray. We're going to take Sonny Gray. All right, so our next pick, I'm about to hit the square. Here we go. Boom. And they want us to pick Nico Herner. So, bringing him back to the Cubs. All right, so at our next pick, round number 4, we're going to hit the square button. Boom. And they want us to take Wilson Contreras. Works for me. Get ourselves a good catcher. All right, round number 5, picking the square. Boom. Hit it. We got Dansby Swanson, another Cub. Taking a lot of Cardinals and Cub players right now. All right, next player. I'm going to hit the square button right now. I hit it, and it wants to take Max Scherzer, so we're going to take Max Scherzer. All right, round number 7. We're going to hit the square button, and I hit square, and it wants to take Merrill Kelly. So we're going to be taking Merrill Kelly. Pick number 8. Here we are. I'm about to hit square. 3, 2, 1. Boom. They want us to take a closing pitcher, Brooks Raley. All right, I guess we're getting our first bullpen guy. Pick number 9 in round 9. We're going to hit the square button. And Brandon Nimmo, second straight Met. All right, here we are. 10th pick. I'll probably do 20. Here we are. Next guy will be Max Kepler. Not too shabby. All right, here we go. We're doing our next pick. It'll be Adam Duvall, center fielder. 12. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Relief pitcher Yimi Garcia. I think that's our first AL player that we're drafting, if I remember correctly. All right, we're taking another player here. And it's going to be CJ Cron, first baseman. All right, round number 14. I almost accidentally auto-sim. That would have been pretty bad. They want us to take Yusei Kikuchi. We're going to take Yusei to add to our rotation. All right, pick number 15. Jose Butto. All right, we're going to be taking him. All right, next pick. Michael A. Taylor. That's who they want us to draft. All right, on number 17. Let's see who they recommend this time. It's going to be Whit Merrifield, second baseman. He's going to be a utility guy, I guess, for us, for the most part, maybe. 3 more picks to go, and then I'll let the CPU draft the rest of the team. We got ourselves Jeff McNeil. They want us to take another second baseman. Not sure why, but all right, cool. I guess we'll take Jeff McNeil. Second to last pick for me, and we're going to be taking another center fielder and Kevin Kiermaier. Okay, cool game. Thanks for recommending me that. Our final pick, Blake Treinen. So that's it. We're going to let the CPU draft the rest of the team for us, and we're going to head on to the start of the first season. Take a look at the roster. All right, so honestly, looking at the ratings, we're first in ranked, 4th contact, 4th power, 1st pitching, 1st defense, and 21st in speed. Let's see. We got Nico Herner, Jeff McNeil, Austin Riley, Adam Duvall, Wilson Contreras, Max Kepler, CJ Cron, Brandon Nimmo, and Dansby Swanson. You guys saw me take all of those guys. Bethancourt, Whit Merrifield, Michael Taylor, Kevin Kiermaier. So they got Bethancourt on the team. All right, and in our rotation, you saw us pick Gray, Scherzer, Kelly, Kikuchi, and Jose. Got Spencer Turnbull as well as Treinen, Efros, Brigham, Ben Joyce, Yimi Garcia, Will Smith, and Brooks Raley. Not a bad squad. Looks like it's pretty good. I mean, we'll see how well this team does. We're to simulate to the All-Star break. We'll see once we get there if we have to make any moves for this first season. But I'm not going to make any trades until then. We'll just see how well this team does as constructed, and then we'll go on from there to try to make some improvements if need be. We're 55-43 at the All-Star break, 4.5 up against the Cardinals, so not too bad. 55 wins with one of the better teams. Blue Jays have 66 wins somehow. Nationals with 60. But let's take a look here at the lineups, see the statistics so far. I mean, Nico Herner could be doing better. I mean, doesn't have a lot of power, but, you know, the average, kick that up a little bit higher. Jeff McNeil, same thing, not a lot of power, but doing all right. Austin Riley's having a solid year. Adam Duvall's been off this year a bit. Trer's been good. Kepler, Brandon Nimmo's been really good. Swanson's been okay. All right, off the bench is up and down. I mean, these guys have been decent. These guys not as much. Let's see the pitching. Sonny Gray's been solid. Yusei's been solid. Jose could be better. Merrill Kelly's been pretty good, and Scherzer's been great. The bullpen has been... Well, Ben Joy's been solid, but other than that, I mean, Garcia, Efros been all right. Brooks Raley, the front end of the bullpen, not great. The back end, not too bad. First, how many saves he got? 26. Pretty cool. So, some room for an improvement. Let's see if there's anybody on the trade block that we can make moves for. Alek Manoah would be interesting. He's got that good potential, but I feel like I could probably get him fairly easily. So Max Scherzer is making a lot of money. And he's expiring. I mean, he's probably going to end up retiring. I might as well move him. I don't know if Alek Manoah is the guy, though, that I would want. Kevin Gossman. Bobby Miller. I mean, Bobby Miller would be better. Or Shane McClanahan. I wouldn't mind Shane. I don't know if I can get him. I'm going to try with the Marlins. See if we can maybe finagle a move. Looking for some relief pitching. Closing pitcher. I don't really have any much of value without giving up really good players, so it's kind of looking like I'm not going to get him. I guess Alek Manoah wouldn't be too bad. All right, so we throw Scherzer in there, free up some money. What else of positions of need do we want? Got a lot of third basemen. Robbie Grossman, we throw him in there. So we don't really need him. We have a lot of right fielders. David Dahl, maybe. Like a better first baseman. Do they have that? Yandy Diaz. I would take Yandy. And then if you throw me... I don't know who else you'd want to throw me. Munoz, Keegan Thompson? That's not too bad. Take Keegan Thompson. I would do this. Scherzer, Grossman, Dahl for Manoah, Diaz, and Thompson. I feel like I'm getting better with that. So I'm going to do that move. But that's, I think, probably about it. I know Scherzer's been good, but it's just he's 39 years old. He's probably going to retire. Might as well get something for him. And if he doesn't retire, we can always just sign him back in free agency if we really wanted him. But yeah, I think that's fine. Let's see what happens the rest of the season and try to see if we can make the postseason. I won 102 games. 60 losses. Not too bad, I gotta say. Ended up with the best record in the NL, and the best record in the MLB went to the Blue Jays, but I'm satisfied. League leaders, Nico Herner stolen bases. There's the legend himself, Corey Seager. Get the lineups here. McNeil could have done a little bit more for me. He ended up being pretty solid. Riley had a great year. Duvall, hot to end the season, but a little bit cold overall. Diaz was a good pickup. So, I like the way the team played. The bench isn't crazy, but Warefield, pretty solid. A few guys played first, so. That was the pitching. Sonny Gray had a solid year. Wish the record was a little bit better, but probably just didn't get enough run support. Yusei was great. Zay, Moradia, Manoah are doing all right with us, and Merrill Kelly had a great year. How old is he? He's 35, so. Bullpen, a little, overall pretty good. Will Smith, not that great. Herbal was decent. 12 and 5, 2 saves, 3 holds. Not bad. All right, well, let's see what happens. We got a Giants matchup in the first series here, divisional. 85 win team. Game 1, we got Sonny Gray. They've got Andrew Abbott, and we win it 6-3. So good job there from the guys. Game 2, you savers Chris Sale. We lose 5-3. Can we come back here with Jose on the bump? No, we cannot. He gets destroyed. Manoa versus Lopez, and we lose 5-3. Shout out to the Sim Engine, as I like to say. Let's see the lineups in the postseason. Didn't do much hitting there. I mean, Austin Riley was all right, good average. Wilson Contreras, but a lot of guys did not hit the ball well. That's not going to help us out. Pitching, Alek Manoah, not great. Sonny Gray had a good outing. You say, Jose, no. And Merrill Kelly didn't even pitch. And the bullpen was... A few guys did well, but Treinen got the win, but he didn't do great. And then Gonzalez kind of stunk up the joint. All right, well, we got a few more seasons to go, so we'll see what happens. Cardinals beat the Blue Jays in the World Series. Let's head on to the next season. All right, so free agency. Obviously, I'm going to throw Juan Soto a contract. I mean, it would be weird. It would be dumb not to. So we'll throw him a little bit of a deal here. We'll give him 155, 4 years. I feel like that might help us out. Shane Bieber would be nice to add to rotation. Just another pitcher. He's just coming off a good year. Corbin Burns, do I want him? Maybe. Tanner Scott for the bullpen. But let me see the line. Let me see the team. So, yeah, we need. I mean, Jeff and Guillermo's playing right. Yeah, the biggest thing would be getting ourselves Juan Soto. So that's probably our big position player acquisition. I guess we'll throw Tanner Scott a contract or Clay Holmes. Maybe Clay Holmes this time around. We'll throw Clay Holmes a little 6-year deal. And then let's see if we can grab ourselves like a Jonathan Loizaga for the bullpen. And then, yeah, if I want to get another starting pitcher, I mean, Nick Pivetta. It didn't have to be anybody good like Max Fried. I'll throw Max Fried a deal. He's pretty less expensive, and I say that, and he's actually still relatively expensive, but we'll throw him $115 million for 6 years, and hopefully that gets him. Other than that, I mean, I think that's about it. Let's try to bring back the rest of the guys, and then see what happens next season. All right, so we do grab a Clay Holmes. That's nice to our bullpen. And do we get Juan Soto? We do, which is huge. I'm going to grab myself and upgrade the center field spot via the Dodgers. Johan Rojas for Dylan Campbell, Merrill Kelly, and Scott F. Ross. All right, so we're advancing to the start of the second season, and I feel like we improved. Let's take a look here at the lineup. So Herner, Rojas, Soto, Riley, Contreras, Kepler, Diaz, Nimmo, and Swanson. We got Wade off the bench with Kevin, Christian, and Jeff, as well as Adam. So the guys are there. We got ourselves a Sonny Gray, Yusei Kikuchi, Max Fried, Jose, and Alek Manoah starting rotation, with Turnbull coming out of the bullpen. Keegan, Yimmy, Treinen, Brooks Raley, John the Wise Guy, and then Clay Holmes to close it out for us. I mean, it's a pretty solid team. Of course, if I wanted to trade these guys for Yamamoto, we can't, and that would work, but injuries, man, injury concerns. Corey Seager would be phenomenal, but we can't get him. They think they should be getting more. Yeah, injury situation, my ass. All right, we're gonna keep simulating. Let's see what happens with this team. Obviously, we made the postseason last year. I think this year we should be able to make it again and maybe go further. All right, so we're not doing that great. I mean, we're 53 and 45, which is decent, but I'd like to be doing better. We're a wild card team right now. Luckily, it's the Cardinals have the best record for the wins. We're not really that far off per se. Trade block. Shane McClanahan's on there. No, not anymore. Reed Detmers is on there, though. That'd be a nice pickup for us. Alonzo. All right, nothing crazy, but see the lineups. Nico, not a bad year. Rojas, be a little better, but all right. Low power numbers, but that's to be expected. 259 though. What's he? We got 8 stolen base. Get a little more there. Soto's having a nice year. Riley's been good. Contreras been good. Nimmo, Kepler. Alright, I mean, overall not too bad. The bench, mixed bag. I mean, Whit Merrifield, Kevin Kiermaier, not expecting too much from them, but that was a pitching rotation. Sonny Gray's been good this year. Yusei's been great. Reed's been solid. Alek Manoah. I got to get another fifth starter, I think. Turnbull, be doing better. But other than that, I mean, the back end of the bullpen has not been very good. Clay Holmes has been excellent, though. 29 saves. That's good. All right, let's try to make a trade then. Try to get another pitcher. I'm going to get rid of Jose. Throw him in there. Marco Gonzalez is on my team for some odd reason. I don't really want him on my team, but he's an expiring, so... Who else can I get value out of? Turnbull? Not really a lot, but... Jeff McNeil, I might throw him in the deal just because I don't really want him. So if I can get us another pitcher, Yamamoto would be great, but I can't afford that. Christian Javier. Sandy Alcantara would work. He's not doing amazing, but you know he's locked in. He's locked in. Kirby, with Tanner, Justin Steele, can't get him. He's been elite. Luzardo? Nope. Trying to see this, who we can get. Can't get Detmers. I mean, Alcantara right now is the guy. Joe Ryan is the guy. We're doing this deal with the Angels. I'm getting Joe Ryan. Can you throw in a relief pitcher? No. Can you throw in anybody? Well, you could throw these guys in, but I don't really want them. Alright, yeah, we'll just take Joe Ryan. So we're going to do that. That's going to help out our rotation, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Should be able to make the postseason, whether it's as a wild card or winning the division. Hopefully we can win the division, have a great second half of the year. Some big series coming up here against the Cardinals. I'll try to sweep them and gain some ground in the division race. Alright, well, not as good of a season last year, but 94-68 is good enough to win the division and take on the winner of the wild card playoff game, which means we are automatically in the NLDS again. We got Clay Holmes, 52 saves, and Juan Soto runs, base on balls, and OBPS. Very nice. We also have a Clay Holmes delivery man of the year. A Cy Young Joe Ryan, who we traded for, and a Juan Soto Hank Aaron. How about JD Martinez winning MVP at the age of 37? Pretty impressive, if I say so myself. Very good value contract there. And MVP. It's crazy. 6-time All-Star. Wasn't an All-Star. Interestingly. I guess he must have had a really good second half of the year. But yeah, surprisingly not an All-Star. It's crazy. Baseball's weird like that. Overall, I mean, looking at the lineups, not too bad. I mean, nobody was horrible. Rojas, like, he hit a little bit better. Same thing with Swanson. But the bench, a little iffy. But it's the bench. Not really relying on them in the postseason, especially with injuries off. Joe Ryan obviously had a great season. He was a good pickup. Yusei, not too bad. Like to shave the ERA off a little bit. Sonny Gray was good. Manoah, a little more out of you. Fried. Josh Winkowski has long relief position. And the rest of the bullpen. I mean, Thompson and Loizaga, a little surprising that they weren't great, but what are you going to do? And we called Jeff Brigham up, and, you know, he only pitched 5 games, but he did well when he pitched, so. Not saying always pitch him, San Diego Studios, but we'll see. So we got the Giants again, a little rematch from last season. 94-win team, we're the best team in the NL. Nobody won 100 games. Giants won 87. So let's see if we can beat them this time around. We got Ryan, they got Burns, and we lose 16-1. And Joe Ryan, Cy Young winner. Really? Okay, game 2. We win. Perfect game. A little 2-hitter action. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. I mean, nothing dominant, but yeah, you got the job done. So, Gray versus Sale, game 3. We win at 4-0. Sonny Gray pitched well, so shout out to him. Didn't go the entire way, but still pitched well regardless, and got some good run support. All right, let's try to win it here in 4. And we do just that. We're going to the NLCS, take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. 90-win team. Ryan, Kirby. We win 13-5. Joe Ryan, you know, alleviated your wrong. Much better performance. Game 2, Gray versus Tanner. Lose 2-1, unfortunately. Can we win game 3? No. Can we win game 4? Yes. Freed? Lively? No. So we gotta win 2 straight. Might as well do a little gameplay action here. A little quick manage, if you know what I mean. 2 home games. Joe Ryan, need you to step up here in the postseason, my man. I'm kind of iffy. But let's see if you can get the job done. Let's see if our offense get the job done. It does. 4 runs. That's a good start. Very good start. Okay, bottom 3. Nice. Top 4. Okay. Some trouble, but, you know, we're pitching through it. Okay. Good, Joe. Not too bad. Keep going. Yup. 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 All right. He's having a great performance today. Little single action. Ground out. Strikeout. Double. Single. Gets out of the inning. That's your last inning, my man. Good job. See if we get some more runs. Nope. All right. Pitching change. 4-run lead. We haven't done much since the first inning, but it's been good enough. So we'll put Thompson in. Ground out. Single. Walk. Walk. Fielder's choice. Strikeout. We are going to a game 7 here. So we'll take it. We will take it. Shout out to Joe Ryan for stepping up. Sonny Gray in a game 7. We're going to quick manage this one as well. Let's see if we can get the job done at Wrigley Field with Sonny Gray on the bump. All right. Nothing there in the first inning. We got some base runners, but we left a lot of guys on base. Top 3, we're down 2-0, but we tie it up. Shout out to the boys. Bottom 4, try to get some more runs. We can't. Top 5, not much. Top 6, not much. Okay, we got a solo home run there. So we're up 3-2. Sonny gave up 2 runs. Shout out to San Diego Studios Sim Engine for that one. And we're going to take Sonny Gray out and put in Yimi Garcia, who's going to give up a solo home run, which means we're going to lose the game because we're not going to be able to hit. Ground out, strikeout, ground out, top 9, fly out, single, single, strikeout, fly out. Kepler, what do you got? Iglesias, hit by pitch. Diaz, fielder's choice. Swanson, strikeout. Unless we get on base, I'm not hopping in. And we fly out. So shout out to San Diego Studios Simulation Engine. I love saying that as we lose 5-3. Unfortunately, Sonny Gray couldn't get the job done. But let's see here. Austin Riley needs to hit better than that. Yanni Diaz only hitting $195, not gonna help. Swanson, I might have to trade Swanson. He's got a huge contract, not really doing what I want him to be doing. Pitching rotation, I mean, Joe Ryan didn't do that great in the post. He had one good outing in the postseason, my man. Max Fried was abysmal. So not really gonna cut it. Rest of the bullpen, hit and miss. So I got 2 more seasons to go. Diamondbacks ended up winning the World Series against the Orioles, so let's head on to the off-season, try to improve this team because we're right there, but we need to get a few more pieces and maybe move some guys out, swap some guys from some different players, things of that nature. So let's head on into it. All right, so free agency. I'm going to try to go after Bo. I feel like I like Bo a little more in the franchise than I do Dansby. I mean, I don't mind having both, but I'm going to throw Bo a contract. He wants to join my team. I mean, JD Martinez calling an MVP season wouldn't be a horrible pickup for like $7 million, 2 years. Give him a player option just to have him like come off our bench or something. I don't know, just to have him. And then I guess for relief pitchers, I'll throw Hunter Harvey a contract again. Just you can never have enough guys coming out of your bullpen. I do need a left fielder. I mean, well, Ozuna. I'd throw in Martinez a contract, but that's not going to really help us that much. You trade block. Pete Alonso is the only one on the block. I mean, I could probably get him really easily for Yandy, but I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, let's see who we end up getting in free agency, and then if I need to make a trade, I will. So I got Bo. Welcome to Team Bo. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Rangers. I'm going to get Garrett Cole for Swanson, Fried, and Stanley. Garrett Cole's on a little bit of a bigger contract, but you know what? He's a pretty good player. So we'll throw him. Can I get another relief pitcher from them, potentially? The Rangers? No, not really. Yeah, they're only just interested in giving me Garrett Cole. I want none of these guys, so... I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I guess at Logan Gillespie, but nah, I'm just gonna take Garrett Cole. So that's it. Let's keep simulating. Alright, so third season. Yes, if anyone's curious, I did shave during the break. I did. But yeah, this is the team. Herner, Rojas, Soto, Martinez, DHing. We've got Riley, Bo, Wilson Contreras, Brandon Nimmo, Yandy Diaz with Merrifield, Christian Bethancourt, Kevin Kiermaier, Adam Duvall coming off the bench. Kepler as well. Can't forget Max Kepler. We got Cole, Ryan Gray, Yusei, and Alec Manoah with Josh coming out of the bullpen, Yimmy, Blake, and Jeff Brigham with Keegan Thompson, John Lewis, and Clay Holmes. I mean, on paper, it's a good team. Obviously, the weakest position would be our left fielder spot, but I mean, obviously, Nimmo's been pretty good. And we just picked up JD Martinez, so we'll see what happens rest of the way. I'm going to simulate. Unless I want to make a trade now for... Who's a good player that makes a lot of money? Corey Seager. Not doing that. Alright, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. So we're 61-37 at the All-Star break. Pretty solid, if I say so myself. Here's who's on the rumor block. McClanahan's on there. I mean, if I can get him, why the hell would I not? Royce Lewis is there. If I can get him, why the hell not? Well, actually, I don't need him. Duran would be good. But let's take a look here at the lineup, see what's going on. Nico's been pretty solid. I mean, of course, the hitting. Love the average. Bo's been good. Juan Soto's been amazing. Martinez, good power numbers. I mean, obviously, like, they're 240, but, you know, 34 home runs already is pretty solid. But other than that, I mean, everybody else is doing pretty decent. Johan, need more out of you, but, you know, the bench, nothing crazy, but Duvall's been pretty good. And 17 at bats. Bethancourt. How's the rotation? Cole's been pretty good. Joe Ryan's been very good. Noah's been awful. Yusei's been decent. Alright, I mean, I don't mind the pitching. I would like another... I mean, if I can get Shane McClanahan, I shall try to get Shane McClanahan. I mean, why would I not? So view the block. Shane McClanahan. Who can I get ya? So I definitely want Joe Ryan. That would be close to getting the job done. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. Who do they value on my team? They really value Nico Hearn. I'm not giving him up, though. Unless you have a second baseman I could take in return. Ozzy. I'd take Ozzy in return, but, Austin Riley. Well, you give me David Fry. It's not that good. They value Bo. If only I still had Dansby Swanson, then I might do that trade, but I'm not gonna do. I don't think I can get him. Nimmo, yeah, Rojas. Honestly, I'd trade Rojas. They do value him. Obviously, Juan Soto will work, of course. They do value Rojas. I'm not against that. See, that would get the job done, but I don't know if I want to give up Joe Ryan. Well, Joe Ryan didn't do that great in the postseason. The problem is that I'm giving up two guys. I mean, that's not horrible, though, is it? Trying to see if I can muster this. Yeah, Nico Hearner they do. Austin Riley they would do. course, they do Bo. I'm like really close to being able to get this done. Do I give up Joe Ryan? And then just try to get into the starting pitcher? Like, I feel like I could get a different starting pitcher. Zinkowski pitching. He's not doing great. I think I can get another starting pitcher. I'm gonna do this deal. The Marlins. I'm gonna Shane McClanahan for Manoah, Rojas, and Ryan. Honestly, I might be able to get Joe Ryan back fairly easily. I'm gonna try to cheese the Marlins. Okay, so Winkowski, right? We throw him in there. I'll give you Bethancourt. I don't think I could cheese it. Yeah, I think Joe Ryan might be too good to cheese. Alright, now we'll just try to get a different starting pitcher then that's like not as good. Wu maybe from the Nationals? Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning would work. And if I don't have to give up Bethancourt, they definitely want Bethancourt. Okay, someone of that value. All right, with Merrifield, I'll definitely do that. You got to throw me somebody else though. I don't know who though. Who do they have that I would want? Cunha? Spencer Steer I'd want, but I can't get him. Jordan Walker. All right, we'll get Acuna's younger brother. All right, we'll do that with the Nationals. So I don't know. Does that make me better? Maybe. See what happens. Rest of the season, let's simulate. 97-65 won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So once again, another good season. Diamondbacks won 102 games though, so they were better than us. But we get the bye anyway. League leaders Soto with home runs, RBIs, runs, and base on balls, which is cool to see. And he probably won the MVP. No, Clay Holmes MVP. Yeah, it was the year he did win the MVP. Okay, I was about to say he probably won the MVP, and he did. So shout out to Juan Soto for that. You can see the lineups. I mean, looks pretty good on paper. Martinez, the average was low, but the home runs are high, and the RBIs are in a good spot. And Max Kepler stinks, so I need to get a center fielder. Definitely need that in the offseason, but figure it out. Rotation. I mean, McClanahan, not a great record, but we'll see what happens. Cole. It's top heavy now, but we'll see. The bullpen. Overall, okay. Clay Holmes, 46 saves. Obviously had a good year. And who are we taking on? The Mets. 87 win team. Okay. So we got Shane. They've got Diggs. And we lose 2-0 to Ryan Diggs. A one-hitter? What? I don't know who that is. Well, you know, he didn't blow it, but who the hell is Ryan Diggs? Oh, he's a rookie. Oh, man. I don't know how we lose to this. Okay. We couldn't hit. Detmers, Cole. We win 7-2. Game 3, Yusei versus Lopez. We lose 2-1. Man, shout out to our offense. What is going on? I got to win Game 4 here. Canning versus Diggs. Get a big Game 4. Clanahan, we traded for you for this moment. And you get lit the hell up. Nice. Did he get lit up? Yes. Nice. Kate Cavalli didn't help much either, man. Was this our final season, or we got one more? Yeah, I'm gonna do one more season. That's I think. Blue Jays beat the Diamondbacks. We take a look at the lineups. Didn't do great. Offensively, we struggled. A lot of the guys struggled. So that's not gonna cut it. The pitching could have been better. The starter's actually decent. The bullpen overall is actually pretty alright. It was mostly the hitting. So, one more season to go. Let's see if we can maybe right our wrongs in this fourth and final season. So, free agency. Obviously, I need to improve the offense. We're not going to hit the ball well enough. Biggest need is center field. Obviously, we want to bring back all our guys, too. Are there any good center fielders out there? Jazz. I mean, he's all right. Cody Bellinger. Either one of those would be upgrades. I'll throw Jazz a contract first. And then we'll also throw Cody, a little $72 million deal. Either one of those guys would be upgrades, and then try to get the rest of the guys back on the team, and then we'll kind of just go from there. I'll just deal with the Athletics. We'll get up Deshaun Knowles for Nate Pearson. Works for me. All right, so I did get Jazz. Cody Bellinger went to the Dodgers, but at least I got Jazz, so that's fine. Got back the rest of the guys we needed to get. So let's head on to the fourth and final season. And, I mean, we'll make the postseason. It's really about how well we do in the postseason at this point. All right, fourth and final season. We look at the lineups. Herner, Diaz, Soto, Riley, Bo. We got Jazz, JD, Wilson Contreras, and Brandon Nimmo. How's he doing? He's been solid, JD. And then we've got our bench. It's not incredible. Clan Cole, Yusei, Gray, and Cade. Thompson with Joyce, Yimi Garcia, Cole Sands, Nate Pearson, Jonathan Weiska, and then Clay Holmes. I want to get a fifth starter before I start simulating. Because I don't know if I want Cade being my starter, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't mind trading him either, but... where's Sonny Gray? He's in the majors, but he's regressing. Reggie Crawford. I mean, I'll throw Cade in there. You give me like a Yimi Kayo. Can I get a fifth starter? Throw Kevin Kiermaier in there as well because I don't really want him. Starting pitcher. Doesn't even have to be like anybody amazing. Max would be terrible. Matt Manning would work. And the Orioles. Matt Manning might be our best get. We'll throw Matt Manning. Let's give him a shot. So that's it from me. I'm going to keep the team as is, and we're down to the All-Star break. So we're 51-45 at the All-Star break, which could be better, but we're only a game and a half back against the Reds. Look at the standings. I mean, we are one of the better teams in the league. We have a wild card, 2.5 up on the Padres. I mean, I'm not making any moves. This is going to be the team, but I'm just going to see who's struggling and who's... Bo's been amazing this year. Wilson Contreras has had a solid year. Soto's been great. Jazz has been a good pickup for us. Offensively, we've been pretty solid. Nimmo could be doing a little bit more, but the bench, Luis Vasquez, 414, 29 bats. We'll take that. And the pitching of Shane McClanahan has been really good this year. Cole's been solid. Matt Manning's been decent. Cold as of late. Yusei been cold. Jackson Farris. It's Sonny Gray who's been off this year. I mean, we're just going to rock with the team. The bullpen has been a little iffy. Clay Holmes has 21 saves, but I don't know if this is enough. We'll see. I mean, I want to trade everybody here for that. I mean, I should. I mean, that's kind of the obvious thing to do, right? And that gets the job done right there. That gets the job done. That gets the job done. We're not going to do that, though. They would do that. They would take Shane McClanahan, but I'm not going to do that. Alright. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I mean, I'm just going to keep the team as is. Hopefully we can win the division. I'm gunning for 95 wins. Just have to have a good second half of the season. That's really what it comes down to. A pretty bad second half of the season, but we made the postseason a wildcard team. So we're taking on the Reds, unfortunately. Needed to win the division. We didn't. One game. I mean, even then we wouldn't have taken on them, but I would have liked our season to end up a bit better, but unfortunately that did not work out that way. Garrett Cole, 5 complete games, 230 innings pitched, which is pretty solid. He got some awards here. Juan Soto MVP once again. He was a good signing for us. He's always a good signing. And yeah, it shows. As for the lineups, I mean, overall pretty good. Kepler had a solid year, which is nice to see. Everybody hit above 260, which is good in the starting lineup. The bench, I mean, nothing to write home about, but shout out to Vasquez. He was pretty solid in a limited amount of time. Clan had a nice year. Manning, Cole was good. I'm a little worried about our pitching, but Daryl Shaw's not going to pitch anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Farris ended up doing pretty decent. So he'll be out of the bullpen, which is fine. Then Joyce, need more out of you. Step it up in the second half of the year, maybe. Or in the postseason, rather. Good did good. Cole A. Holmes, 31 saves. So the Reds, you saw their record, 88-6 win team. We got to be able to beat them here. Clanahan versus Perez, game 1. We lose 4-2, so which means we have to win this game. Otherwise, we are fucked. So we're going to quick manage. And this could be the video right here, ladies and gentlemen. It really could be. So we got to pitch well, got to hit well. So far, we're not hitting well, and there goes the pitching. All right, tied it up, though. Let's try to maintain that. Bottom 5, Manning, good. 6th inning, nothing. Bottom 6, ooh, pathetic and putrid, and the game's over. 7-4. I mean, we get within 3, but it's not really going to look well here. Pearson, line out, single, strikeout, stolen base, fly out. All right. Top 8, Bo, what do you got? Fly out, Contreras, strikeout, Nimmo, single, Diaz, line out. Keep Pearson in, and that's basically the game. Kepler versus AJ, ground out, single. Might as well steal second. We'll hop on in and watch Soto. You know what? I'm going to play the game. We already lost, so I might as well just play the game. We're not going to come back from a 4-run lead, but I'm just going to hit because I want to. Oh, man. We're screwed. All right. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, this hit deep. But foul. That ball's crushed, too. Let's see. Oh, that's an out. Well, there you go. I hit that well. I squared it up, but unfortunately, a little 2-game disappointment there from the guys. Didn't hit the ball well enough in the first game. Pitching wasn't really on point, unfortunately, and we lose. So couldn't get the job done at all. I mean, we had to play postseason all 4 seasons, which is nice, but not good enough to win a World Series. So unfortunate it can be, but that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles, as I like to say. We'll take a look at the stats and then see who wins, and then close out the video. Trying to, at least, but yeah, not great. I mean, Nimmo was solid, Diaz, but Jazz. I got out there with Soto. The pitching, Manning had that really bad inning. Clanahan was decent, but the bullpen, Keegan Thompson stinks. Joyce was solid. Pearson was stinks. No. All right, let's see who wins the World Series. Will it be the Reds? It will be the Reds. Look at that. Reds versus Mariners. I guessed it right. Shout out to me. All right, let's close out the video, I guess. Any Hall of Famers? Sonny Gray retires. Kenley Jansen, Hall of Fame. Very cool. Let's close it out. Alright guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Or socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, DJP. So yeah, with that being said, take care everybody. See you soon. Peace.